within 2 days when the National Assembly is in session. All eyes are now on the National Assembly to see if it would ratify the declaration. Linda Akibe, Channels Television News.
Meanwhile, the Northern Chapter of the Christian Association of Nigeria has appealed to Nigerians to support the president in this trying period. A public relations officer for the Christian Association of Nigeria in the 19 northern states and Abuja, Mr. Sonio Libe, says though belated, the president's action is a step in the right direction. Also, two senior advocates of Nigeria, Mr. Ise Sage and Mr. Femi Falana, say the president has acted within constitutional provisions by not hiding under the declaration of a state of emergency to remove the governors of the affected states. During his term as president between 1999 and 2007, former President Olusegun Obasanjo in 2 instances imposed emergency rule on Ekiti and Plateau states, removing the governors and collapsing all democratic structures in the affected states while the emergency rule lasted. In part 2 after the break, pension task team boss Abdul Rashid Maina sues the federal government over his sack and asked the courts to order his reinstatement. Please stay with us.
Etisalat Naija free credit promo is back. With over 14 billion naira in credits already given out, we are still giving more. New customers will get 50% of all recharges within 30 days to call all networks, while existing customers will get 20% of all their recharges every other month to call all networks. So don't wait. Join the Etisalat network today.
Etisalat, now you're talking.
Introducing LG's unique door-and-door design with easy access to the things you use most. It's the French door with more, only from LG.
I feel weak, body pains, feverish, and dizzy.
Save your show. When malaria detunes your organism, tune back with P-Alexin anti-malaria drug. Fast relief and effective treatment. P-Alexin is available in tablet and suspension and is marketed by Greenlight Pharmaceuticals. P-Alexin defeats malaria.
What does it take to give every detail the attention it deserves? To build a loyal fan base of millions across the globe? It takes total commitment and an unwavering desire to be better for those we serve. We fully understand this at FCMB. That's why we perform at the highest professional levels as we constantly seek new ways to be better for you. FCMB, my bank and I.
Feel the innovation. All new Serato.
No one hates
my good people of Nigeria. LB Pharma Limited have just introduced scratch pin on the packets of Amala and Amatem Fort anti-malaria to make you know which are original and which are fake.
4 simple steps.
Scratch your foil panel to be solid 12-digit pin.
Then send by text the 12-digit pin to 38353 for confirmation. SMS is free and available to all GSM networks.
Wait for reply immediately to confirm if it's original or fake.
If it is fake, please call the phone number displayed on your screen. Buy the original Amala
and Amatem Fort.
Amala and Amatem Anti-Malarial are marketed by LB Pharma Limited.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, broadcasting live from Lagos. Here are the stories making our headlines this hour. The Nigerian Armed Forces begin military operations in areas of emergency rule. The National Assembly is divided over emergency declaration by President Goodluck Jonathan. Controversial pension fund boss Abdulrasheed Maina sues the federal government over his sack. And Syrian rebels launch attack on Aleppo prison, prompting retaliation from government forces. And all our top stories and other programs are on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channels web. If you're on the go, visit us at m.channelstv.com to view us live on an iPad, iPhone, or BlackBerry device. To remember, you can download the Channels TV app for Android and Nokia 920 devices from their respective stores. So the courts now, a federal high court judge has granted a perpetual injunction against any further investigation of businessman Ifeanyi Ubah by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Mr. Ubah was recently arrested by the EFCC for his alleged involvement in a multi-billion-dollar oil subsidy fraud. Ruling on an ex parte motion today, Justice Abdul Kafarati granted the order restraining the anti-graft agency from continuing investigations into Mr. Ubah's alleged involvement in fraudulent oil subsidy transactions. Mr. Ubah had earlier obtained a similar judgment from a Lagos High Court that also restrained the Special Fraud Unit of the Nigeria Police Force from prosecuting him. Well, speaking of which, Nigerian police have declared Abdulrasheed Maina wanted, but the former chairman of the Pension Reform Task Team, Abdulrasheed Maina, today dragged the head of service of the Federation and 6 others before the National Industrial Court for alleged unlawful dismissal. The others are the Federal Civil Service Commission, the Ministry of Interior, the Attorney General of the Federation, and the Senate, the Clerk of the Senate, as well as the Clerk of the National Assembly. Mr. Maina is praying the court to make a declaration that his purported dismissal as chairman of the task team was illegal, null and void. He also asked the court to order the defendants to reinstate him in service. Mr. Maina was dismissed by the head of service for allegedly absconding from duty and attempting to evade arrest. The Minister of Water Resources, Sarah Ochepe, has identified inadequate budgetary provision and inadequate staff as some of the factors limiting the performance of the ministry. The minister told journalists at the end of the weekly meeting of the Executive Council of the Federation in Abuja that with a $79.34 billion budget in 2012, the ministry got a warrant of 51.3 billion naira that was backed by 43.86 billion naira cash. Now, after this, the sum of 46.66 billion naira was utilized, bringing an achievement of 99.95% fund utilization.
From all the projects and activities that we carried out in 2012, were able to achieve 65